and welcome to the Schneider Electric Digital Keynote at CES 2023. I'm Christy Roth, Director of Product Management for Software and Devices. As the global specialist in energy management and automation, Schneider Electric works to empower all to make the most of our energy and resources, bridging progress and sustainability for all. It's no secret that our world is experiencing devastating effects of climate change brought on by increasing carbon emissions. Did you know that homes actually contribute to 20% of all carbon emissions here in the US and globally? So collective efforts of our households can really add up. We believe that with the right technology, we can drastically reduce this impact and enable our homes to be part of the solution. That's why I'm excited to introduce our newest innovations in home energy management from Schneider Electric. But before we share these exciting new technologies, let's take a glimpse of who we are.
The world is full of people telling you who to believe they are. Well, we thought we'd tell you who we're not. Let's start here. We're not in shipping. We don't make lifts. Seriously, no lifts. We do this. We're good at this. And we make all of these. And even though you'll find us here and here, we don't make energy. We make you save it. And you'll be saving the environment too. Are we an internet company? Well, we connect and power just about everything around you, helping machines talk to each other and to you, making your world more personal. We're seeking out the big questions and answering them honestly. Like, how can we make the most of our energy and resources? Or can we make access to energy and digital basic human rights? We're real people, employees, developers, partners, investors, and inventors, all passionate about doing what's right. We're open. Humans of all sorts from all over, learning from each other and about each other. We're not here to save the world. It'll go on with or without us. We're here to be your digital partner for sustainability and efficiency, to ensure life is on everywhere, for everyone, at every moment.
Thank you, Christy. I'm Jasser Farouk, the Senior Vice President of Innovation in Smart and Sustainable Homes at Schneider Electric. And I'm thrilled to introduce our award-winning home energy management solution, Schneider Home. It's been an exciting journey bringing this to life. We started off by reimagining home energy, placing the customer at the center and designing a full-featured, integrated solution around their needs. To make it simple for them to use, we paired it with an intuitive app that connects it all. We're now the first company to bring together disparate home energy technologies into an integrated, open, and sleekly designed system controlled by a single app. Let's take a minute to watch this quick video and you can see it for yourself. As you just saw, the Schneider Home Energy Management Solution includes a smart electrical panel with intelligent load control, a home battery for clean energy storage, a high-power solar inverter, an electric vehicle charger, and connected outlets and switches, all controlled by the easy-to-use Schneider Home app. With the embedded intelligence of the Pulse panel, the system orchestrates home energy production and consumption by integrating utility power, solar, batteries for backup, and EV charging. This gives homeowners unparalleled intelligence and flexibility. With Schneider Home, you can monitor and control energy consumption by individual appliance, deciding where to prioritize power during an outage to extend available backup power and avoid expensive electrical service upgrades when purchasing an EV or installing solar. We believe we can fundamentally change the relationship customers have with their home energy. Let's walk through some of these exciting features that save customers money and make their life easier. I live in California, where during peak seasons, we face rolling outages and more disruption from weather events. With Schneider Home, not only does your home stay powered during outages, but it stays powered longer. Using the app, you can control what to power and when. Choose Essential Mode, powering just the basics to extend battery runtime, or crank things up with Comfort Mode. The choice is yours. You can even control what's powered down to the switch and plug level. With each modification you make, you'll see how it impacts battery capacity, so you can be smart about what you're powering. As the outage continues, the system will send you alerts and tips for extending your battery life further. As more of us install EV chargers in our homes, many homeowners are surprised with having to face costly and time-consuming electrical service upgrades because their current service cannot handle the additional power draw from the EV. By installing the Pulse panel with its intelligent load control, you can eliminate the need for that service upgrade. That is huge savings, both in cost and time. Plus, it makes it easier to add things like solar in the future. Another great way that Schneider Home helps you save is with its energy-saving settings. Its time of use mode, for instance, will optimize your energy consumption based on peak electricity rates and charge the boost battery when electricity is cheapest. Imagine arriving home from work and plugging in your EV, not thinking about the fact that that's the time when electricity is most expensive. But because you have your system in time of use mode, Schneider Charge knows that and automatically postpones charging until off-peak hours. Another example is away mode, which shuts off unnecessary circuits and outlets when you're out. In this mode, put your boost battery to work for you, making you money by helping stabilize the grid through virtual power plant programs. With a simple click or two in the app, you're saving money, saving energy, and being more sustainable. Now that you have a sense for what the solution can do, I'd like to introduce Hannah to walk you through each component of the solution.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah Chow, Director of Business Operations for Home Electrification at Schneider Electric. We designed Schneider Home with openness and interoperability in mind. That's why Schneider Home is compatible with third-party solutions, allowing you to combine our solution with others. For instance, if you already have a solar inverter, you can add Schneider Pulse panel to benefit from intelligent energy management, or seamlessly connect and intelligently control any backup generator through the Pulse panel. We are also committed to linking data, analytics, and control between Schneider Home and other smart sustainable solutions on the market to increase total value to the consumer. Let's take a look at the system components. First, we have Schneider Pulse. Since Schneider Electric is the industry leader trusted in 4 of 10 US homes through our Square D range of electrical products, we're very excited about the Pulse panel. Time Magazine, Fast Company, and others have recognized it for its advanced technologies. Pulse automatically detects how much power all your appliances and circuits are using. It interconnects all your energy sources to the grid. It prioritizes the most sustainable and economical energy source while also keeping you comfortable. It seamlessly integrates backup generators with intelligent load management. It also allows you to power what matters and extend the life of your battery during an outage. Pair it with Schneider Touch connected switches and outlets and enjoy home automation control for appliances, devices, and lighting. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Pulse is truly the next generation of smart electrical panels and the heart of home energy. Here we have the Schneider Boost residential battery system. Batteries are becoming more and more important as a result of increasing power outages and rising electricity prices. Paired with intelligent load management, a single Boost battery will suffice for many customers, but more can easily be added with our stackable design. Schneider Inverter is a high-powered hybrid inverter for solar and storage. It converts solar energy into usable AC power and connects to the Schneider Boost battery. Pair it with Schneider Charge to boost the speed at which you can charge your EV by charging from the grid, the Boost battery, or in solar all at once. That brings us to Schneider Charge. This smart EV charger lets you charge greener, faster, or most economically, your choice. And with the Schneider Home app, you can remotely control charging and monitor charging status. Finally, we have our connected switches and outlets. April, tell us more.
Thanks, Hannah. I'm April Lisenby, Marketing Manager for the U.S. residential market. Schneider Touch is our line of connected switches and outlets and part of the Schneider Home integrated solution. These switches and outlets are integrated in two ways. First, they enable control. Simply switch on and off your lights or anything plugged into the outlets from the app, no matter where you are. The Schneider Home app also allows you to set up programs to use lights and appliances only when necessary. For example, away mode, as Josser mentioned earlier. One click and all the lights are out. Hot water heater is off and non-critical appliances and electronics are powered down. That's one way to get the kids out of the door a little bit faster. Second, Schneider Touch provides real-time energy information about the devices plugged into them. I often give the example. If your fridge is malfunctioning, it could overconsume power. The Schneider Home app will know because it gets data directly from the Schneider Touch outlet that the fridge is plugged into. What's more, you'll be able to control what stays powered on and what turns off during all those power outages that Josser mentioned earlier. So obviously you'd want to keep the freezer and fridge running, your kid's fish tank, but you may also want to keep the modem powered so you can keep working from home. We're very proud that these switches and outlets earned Good Housekeeping's Home Renovation Award for Brightest Electrical Ideas just this last November. Now that you've met each member of the Schneider Home family, let me give the floor back to Christy.
The timing of this is critical. The global energy crisis and climate change continue to drive the need for clean, cost-effective, and resilient energy. The technology to drive decarbonization is available today, but we cannot effectively fight climate change when only a small, well-to-do portion of the population has access to available technologies. It needs to be accessible to everyone. The U.S. government recently passed the Inflation Reduction Act, which takes significant steps towards making these technologies accessible to everyone, particularly lower and middle-income households. With $369 billion slated to help ensure energy security, reduce carbon emissions, increase energy innovation, and support environmental justice, it's the largest investment ever made by the United States to combat climate change. So what does that mean for American households? Savings on sustainable home improvements. With $9 billion in tax credits and rebates, it makes energy efficient and sustainable upgrades more accessible for more Americans. Upfront discounts will be available for upgrades towards heat pumps and electrical wiring, as well as smart electric panels like the Schneider Pulse and home backup batteries like the Schneider Boost. It also expands and extends a number of tax credits on clean energy improvements, like purchasing an electric vehicle and installing solar and battery storage systems. As the technology and government funding come together, we are all in an excellent position to reduce our home emission and contribute in a meaningful way in fighting climate change, while also lowering our electricity bills. Schneider Electric is proud to be a part of the solution, meeting homeowners wherever they are in their journey to sustainability. From connected switches and outlets to integrated home energy management systems with a smart panel, EV charging, and solar. Thank you all for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in the booth and hearing from you online. Visit schneiderhome.com to learn more.